Hi guys, welcome to Lovely Twin 22. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another reading, and this is actually about coronavirus, and the angels requested this to me to make a video about it, what we need to know with regards to the virus. That's what I'm being called on to do. So anyway, God has provided some guidance in this reading. I meditated before I start this reading, and I was called on by the divine to do this, so you may have you may know or have an idea what will happen with regards to this kind of situation. What I will show to you is what the heavens want us to know with regards to this crisis that has been going on for many days or months already for some countries. Let's just hope and pray for those that are affected, and let's hope that the divine will finally, help these people to recover from their sickness. So we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards, so that we may be able to know what do we need to know about coronavirus. Please show to us the overall theme of this reading. Thank you. One more. I don't know why I sense release the past behind. That's what I'm sensing. Really guys, I have a fear of releasing this video. Why? Because to be honest with you, I'm afraid myself. Because to be honest with you, China really wants to make our country as a vacation place. And if ever it's from China really, or the one that who did this is from China, I hope that they won't wipe out my country. And that's why I'm hesitant to really release a video, but I have to, since I have been called to do this. I just hope that they didn't mess up with my country that much. Actually, my country can afford to have medical expenses, okay, and I just hope that God will provide guidance or protection from around the world and also my country. So we'll see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what we need to know about the coronavirus. One more detail. Oops. I don't sense those cards. I feel like it's the work of the devils. That's what I'm sensing as well. Is that basically came from God. It came from evil entities who urge people to do it. To do that virus. Because I feel like it's a chemical weapon. I know that it's a virus, but I'm sensing more on chemical. It's like chemical reaction, kind of stuff. And I have a sense of feeling that they did it for a purpose. We'll see what else. Their country is not abundant with a lot of people in it. I feel like basically that virus only has an intention to wipe out some people in China and not basically around the world. Like it's an accident that it was overflowed, or it also strike around the world. I feel like they didn't expect that to happen. I feel like that's an accident, and don't blame China, okay? Not all Chinese are evil, to be honest with you. It's like people around us, like some people are good, some people are bad. We don't have to be a stereotype. Like just because it came from China, you think that Chinese people are bad, but they are not bad. I have some Chinese friends, to be honest with you, and these are kind people and understanding as well, because I have a friend who sells Tenderoid like me, and she's very understanding. If a buyer accidentally have emergencies and wasn't able to pay, she will keep the item and wait till her customer will pay. So we'll see about the tarot has to say. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what do we need to know about the coronavirus. One more, they tell. I feel like the virus will not stop unless one will speak. That's what I want to point out. One will speak the truth about what really happened. The angels say, why is it spreading? Because if they didn't release that, okay, it will affect the whole world. Like there will be a total wipe out, the angels say. Because to be honest with you, now they only give 2 cards here, so you got a scribe. Reverse as your overall energy. I wonder why they only give me 2. But we'll see. This is the outcome. The one that I put 3. So I know that you can see in the camera, but I will show to you the cards as I explain further. So I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. So I feel like some people will open up in the future what really happened. Why is it there's a virus? Because it will, I feel like there will be a leak about the secret thing that they are doing behind the scenes. Because I feel like these people who created the virus are feeling guilty that even their alliances are affected by the virus. Again, my throat chakra hurt. I feel like whomever got the leak will die. Because that person will be has that bad reputation, or carries a bad reputation about the country that created it. Of course, if the truth will come out, of course it will also hurt the country where it came from. So we'll see. This is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So I feel like a group of people, I can say the president, but I feel like the leader is behind it as well. Like this person whom is ahead is also the one who wants it to happen. And with the King of Cups being in reverse here, I feel like they did it because of, I feel like more on what happened to Hong Kong. That's what I'm sensing here. I feel like it came from Hong Kong. Okay, the virus came from there. I feel like, let's see why it came from Hong Kong. Is what I'm sensing. So with the community being in reverse here, I feel like this virus also affected a lot of people while it was still on process. Is what I'm sensing. A lot of people died there in the laboratory. Is what I'm sensing as well, and they hide the truth from others about this lab thing. I feel like it's a laboratory. I know that there's no death card here, but that's what I'm sensing, is that a lot of people died there, and I feel like whomever is with these people whom is inside the lab went outside and spread the virus. What I'm sensing here, and they also died because of it. So with the Ark of the Covenant, I feel here like, yeah, it happened intentionally is what I'm sensing here. And I feel like it came from leaders as well. Like a lot of leaders talk about it behind the scenes. And I feel like somebody's being deceitful here. And I feel like the light workers, or those people that are gifted to listen to their intuition, have this hunch that it doesn't came from the divine. Okay, like it's not God's punishment, it's not a plague, it's something that is man-made. Look at this. And I feel like they have been very deceitful towards everyone else, because I feel like their also intention was to make other leaders fall down. That's what I'm sensing here. Lose a lot of money. Look at that. I feel Italy, because Italy is also symbolism about Catholic faith, right? So I feel really that this is not God's work. This is more on evil entity vibe, because the evil entity is the one who's pushing people to do bad things. Okay, so I feel like if you're intuitive, you can sense it, like God didn't do it, or the heaven didn't make up this virus. So we'll see about the outcome. So with the two worlds, I feel, yeah, that's what I'm sensing lately, that what will happen, the secret will be revealed. Like the Wheel of Fortune is on the side of those who died, of course. And of course, whomever did it will receive their bad karma. Okay, and I feel like somebody here thought that they will have this victory, that they did this, they put a virus around the world, and so forth. And I feel like somebody from this group of people who knows about this, okay, about their plans, about what they're up to, will leak it, okay? Will leak the Hermit in. This is reverse. Because if this is upright, I feel like the secret is within, right? But this is in reverse. It means that, that person who knows about this leak will share to the world. Because this person has a good intention. This person really wants the world to know what happened. That's what I'm sensing. With the World card being in reverse here, I feel like the world thinks that it's not a man-made thing. Okay? But some leaders knows that this is a man-made thing. And that person will leak. Okay? Will say what is hidden, what the truth is all about. Because most people will think it's a virus that came from China, and they blame, they blame it on the animals that they ate. Okay, so we'll see what else. It's more chemical vibes, what I'm sensing. It has nothing to do with animals. So with the diversity being in reverse, so I feel like, what will happen is that, the secret will be revealed. And of course, with the 10 of Wands, whomever created it will carry a burden. That's the karma, the angels say. And with the 2 of Pentacles and the Hierophant, I have a strong feeling here that with the Hierophant being in reverse, some people believe, some people doesn't. Like they think that it's a plague from the divine, or it's a natural disease or virus. Okay, and some people will still believe that this is man-made. And with the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like it will trigger a war. That's what I'm sensing. If it's proven right, it will trigger a war. That's what's happening, and there will be some allies, and some people, some country will not go to the war. Okay, with this 2 of Pentacles, and some countries will be at war because they will be very upset. A lot of people died in their country, and I don't know if it's possible with the one that is really infected, but I feel like it will start a war. That's what I'm sensing. That's why a lot of people will be also angry to the one who leaked it, okay? To the one who tells the truth about this virus. This is the outcome here. Next is caught in the ruins. So I feel like someone will go to jail. The one who started it. Is it the one who... I feel like they blame it on the laboratory who created the virus. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay, and with the Hangman being in reverse here, I feel like whomever was behind it as well, for some of them who wasn't able to go to jail, they will have an enlightenment because they will feel guilty. They will keep on running away from the crowd because they are aware that they did something. Okay, they will excel themselves. And I feel like this person will lose a lot of money, will lose power as well. That's what I'm sensing. Will lose the life. I can say if it's a girl or a guy, because to be honest with you, I can sense energy, but I can sense genders. Okay, I don't know why my capabilities has its limits. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I can tell you if it's a girl or a guy. But I really strongly feel here like whomever didn't ended up in jail, okay, they will ended up losing a lot of money, and they will ended up running away from the law. in order not for them to get caught, and they will be in exile because the heaven will make them feel guilty of what they did. That's what I'm sensing. They will lose a lot of money and they will lose power. So that is their karma for those who created the virus. How about the leaders behind it? Is it the same? The angels say the leaders, okay, for the leader, they will get this, okay? They will lose their power. They will be in poverty. That's what I want to say. And they are always at war with themselves, why they started it and so forth. They will feel guilty. I feel like they will forever be not in a peaceful mind space. That's what I'm sensing as well. So anyway, I'm really sensing evil entities I'm not saying that in my table, but I'm sensing evil entities is the one who pushed these people to do certain bad things, and it's not really heaven made. So they asked me to pull some charms. I feel like some people are already aware and posting something in the social media, and some people keep silent because they might ended up in jail, putting fake news. Well, I'm not putting fake news in here because this is a reading, okay? We need to know the truth. So anyway, so that's all we got. For the first time, I see this heart on my reading. So anyway, so let's begin here. So this represents for me as a Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is being here, meaning that I feel like someone will really leak, okay, about it. Represents this one, okay? Somebody will say something about it, okay? Because it was a hidden truth. That's what I'm sensing, and people needs justice, especially for those who died, because it's a representation of ghost for me as in the charms, okay? And of course, whomever has died because of the virus, they're not happy, especially if they left a family, of course. And I feel like these people who died in the virus knows the truth of what really happened, since they are on the other side already. And I feel like some ghosts are ghosting these people that did it, okay? Since it's a man-made, they know the truth when you die. Because why I know about it? Because I usually watch before I started the readings, okay? And I'm closer to the divine way back then, before I started, okay? And my friends shared to me some videos about hell is real, okay? Videos in YouTube. I wonder if it's still in YouTube. I don't know. I stopped watching it, and that's why I was prevented on to. I really want to share that to you guys, because especially if you're suicidal, it's really gonna help you, because most of those people who experience near death and they commit suicide, they came back to earth and share about their experience. And to be honest with you, if you commit suicide, okay, they will show to you, it was like a bowl like this. They will show to you in that bowl what is your life like if you didn't commit suicide. And luckily for those who commit suicide, on that video, okay, they managed to have been given a second chance, okay, to be on earth. Because if they didn't have any chances at all, they will ended up not up there but below there, okay? And I feel like these people are being shown on what happened. Why is it a virus spreading? Because of course, since they died like not peacefully, of course they might question the divine, what happened, what is the cause of the virus, and of course the divine will show to them, okay, why is it there's a virus that happened and it caused a lot of people to cry. Look at that. And of course this ghost needs some answers, and also some people, as you can see here. I feel like they will receive their justice since someone will leak about what happened. So I feel like whomever is behind this, I feel like this person has a higher position or equivalent to a queen or king. Okay, whomever did this. I'm not saying that he or she is a king or queen, but has a high position in the country that they are in. Okay, that's the one who started it, or wants to have this virus done. And I feel with his heart a joy. So I wonder why joy is here. Just I place the positive ones there. So I feel like with the mirror here, I feel like with a mirror, the angels say to me, why they gave you a mirror? Because I feel like it's for scrying. Many people who knows how to scry, because mirror is used for scrying as well. I don't have any representation of for scrying here in my charms, but I just sense that it's about scrying. Those people who knows how to scry or do tarot readings, okay, to know what really happened, will also leak it. Okay, a lot of videos or a lot of people who knows will post something like this because they know the truth. And I feel like somebody's wearing a false mask, and I feel like whomever that is standing in their power and close their eyes like nothing happened. Okay, whomever that is, because it says here, always be yourself. Unless you can be a unicorn, then always be a unicorn. So I feel like they play pretend that they have nothing to do with it, or they play pretend that they pity even though they not. Look at that, okay? I feel like whomever that is a leader in their country. That's what I'm sensing here. It's a chemical weapon according to the angels, and it has affected a lot of people around the world. That's why when the truth was leaked, I feel like a lot of people will be, as you can see, they will end up in jail. As those who created it. And if they wasn't able to get to jail, as you can see with the outcome, they will ended up in exile, running away from the law, and they will lose their power, they will lose a lot of their money, and I feel like, they will feel guilty whenever they are asleep. Okay, because I feel with this heart, the heaven will show them, or their conscience will bug them. That's what I'm sensing here. But with the love, I feel like this is more on the good news side. Like, because of what happened around the world, people will learn how to love, how to care for everyone at the moment of crisis. And you will see whom are fake among the politicians and whom are not. Because to be honest, here in the Philippines, okay, there are some leaders who's not really doing their job. And some people are really frustrated about it, especially on some certain barangays and mayors. Okay, barangays are the one who handles towns. Okay, and the mayor handles a whole city. So anyway, as you can see, people will have their mask faded on. Okay, so, and it will help actually my country to vote wisely, because they will need to learn something from voting people that that are very, what do you call this, that are after fame and not really after helping others or to be in service. Because to be honest, in politics, some people really has good intentions and some doesn't, and sadly those who has bad intentions sometimes ended up to be in the politics. So anyway, we'll see what else. So you have this one. I feel like time will come that people will be aware about it, okay? And also, what will happen after the virus is that people will become wiser. Like they will start to save money in case of emergency. Okay, because if you're in total lockdown, especially in my country, it's 1 month lockdown, and imagine that some people wasn't able to save money. Okay, and of course they can't go out to work, right? So what happened is that they have a lack of, food and water. I feel like there will be a lot of lessons learned, okay, in this kind of situation. And the angels say what will happen next, okay, as an outcome will be, look at that. There will be a lot of people who will die, as the angels say, but those people who will die will end up in heaven. And the sinners, whomever will die, I feel like they will be given a new life, or they will reincarnate. Because with this one, this is Larimar, okay? Larimar is a representation for me as a new lover stone. Why did I say it? Larimar, when I wear it, okay, before when I really want a lover, I wear it outside, and then I found my soulmate, and it is where you can find your soulmate whenever you wear a Larimar. So far it works, okay, it works for me. And Larimar in this reading is a representation that whomever died because of the coronavirus, I feel like there's a lot, and go a lot here in the pillow, and whoever was put to rest will hug by the divine, will be loved. And if they really are not incapable to go to heaven, they will be given a new life once again, okay, on earth. So because it was like a murder, right? So joy. So I feel like one day, people will heal. I'm not saying will heal for some others, some people will heal. And what I'm saying is that people will heal from the situation, okay? Meaning that the situation will be over. So don't think that it will be forever be there. Because there needs to be a leak, the angels say. Because if nobody will leak it, will tell the truth to the others of what really happened, the virus will not stop. Like it has to happen for it to stop, with the world being in reverse here. So that they may have a vaccine, or they may know how to overcome that certain virus. Because I really feel like it's a chemical. So we'll see what else with the magic cards here. So you got Merfolk Luther. So I feel like whomever was connected to this group, that the virus really have that heart, really very compassionate person who will tell something about the virus, the truth. That's what I'm sensing. But sadly for this person will end up dying, is what I'm sensing here. Because some people will be mad at this person who will leak about it. So with the wings of Velis, pathway to Arus, I feel like whomever will say it will die, okay? Someone will assassinate this person. I feel like this person is divinely guided by by the heavens to tell the truth. I feel like some people tried to tell, but then they ended up assassinated. That's what I'm sensing, for them not to leak or tell the truth to everyone. But somebody will be successfully be able to share it. Share that, remember that there are some certain spies out there, right? And I feel like, no matter how much they try to kill these people who knows it, the angels say, what will happen is people will know because of the light workers with the high priestess being here. Because this person or these people who died, they deserve justice, and also their loved ones. Like even their loved ones are affected, and of course, they will receive their justice, the angels say. And as you can see with this one, whomever passed away will be loved by the divine, the angels told me. And if ever they're not prepared to go to heaven, they will be given a new life. The angels say new life cycle, or they will be reincarnated once again. The angels say to be given a hope again. And their mission will be, if they will have a new life or they will reincarnate, their mission will be a good person here on earth, since they have been given a second chance. So with the escaping here, I feel like innocent and protected. So I feel like the angels are trying to protect those people that are innocent. That's what I'm sensing here. And with the escaping here, whomever, the angels say, doesn't follow the rules of the society will be the one who's affected. Like there's a lockdown, right? But if the intention of these people are bad, the angels say, I feel here that some people will be protected, but some people are not. Really depends on the situation, the angels say. They will not say that if you got affected, you're evil, no. Probably really it's your time. That can be. Okay, we can tell, right? So anyway, but the heaven is trying to protect people. That's what I'm sensing. And I feel like even the leaders are protecting their people against the virus. Like these people are being required to have this lockdown. It has to happen, the angels say, so that the virus won't be able to go inside your house, the angels say. And with the escaping here, I also feel like with the escape, try to avoid going outside, or else you'll be affected by the virus, the angels say. And with the goblin breaker, and I feel like whomever created the virus are trying to put up a facade that they are someone who's defensive, protecting their people, being there for the people. And I feel like that whomever that leader is, okay, what it says here, my secret ingredient, well, I can tell you that, but here's a hint, it's not love. So I feel like someone here is somebody who's mean, who's not really into the heart-based and very egotistical persons, what I'm seeing here. And I feel like that person is wicked. Look at that. A wicked person, someone in power. That's what I'm sensing here. Someone in power and doesn't want to get involved in dramas, what I'm sensing as well. To defeat your enemies, you must remove their ability to make war against you. Yeah, it's really a chemical weapon. So I feel like they really put up a weapon there, or this chemical, so that people may not make war against them. And these people are wicked, of course, because a lot of people died. And the light workers, to be honest with you, are being called on by the divine to, release videos or release what they discover. Because I feel with this play, whomever is, they say culprit, okay? Whomever is this, the leader who created, was listed on that virus, needs really to, to be known around the world. Or I feel like this is also an evil entity. That's what I'm sensing. It's a fight against evil entities as well. The angels say roaming around, playing around. That's what I'm sensing as well. With the witching well and bountiful harvest, free yourself. So I feel like it's more on China vibe here. Is what I'm sensing. I feel with this witching well, it reminds me of an abundant country, and I feel like there's a goblin here on the background. Like I feel like it's hidden in the shadows. So there's really secrecy going on. Okay, and this is really a man-made thing. And some people say it's from a bat again because of this picture. No, it's not that. But I'm seeing here what China is before. Like it's a bountiful harvest. Like their economy is really good, right? But since these evil people created something that ruins the world, people want to free themselves. And that's why they went outside their country, so that they will avoid the virus. Okay? That's what I'm sensing. And these people who went outside their country cling on to other people, and that's why a lot of people got sick. Look at this, turned into a pumpkin. And Titanic rose, meaning a lot of people are affected to the point that, even the doctors and nurses can't accommodate all of it, okay? Because that's a lot, and some people are left in the cold and left dying there, which is really sad. And with the decision, I feel like this is the leaker, okay, the one who will say the truth to the world, that there's a plan behind it, and the heaven is forcing this person, okay, to tell the truth, because these people who knows the truth about this leak, okay, what they know is, they're putting these things to rest. I think that it's not only one people who knows. There's a lot of people who knows this secret, but they put the situation to rest because it's very risky to tell the truth with the treasure. Of course, they will lose their job, and of course, their life is at risk as well, and even where they stand, right? But there's a decision that really, what they really need to do. Either they want to be a bad person here, or either they want to be a light worker who will spread the news about the truth. So with the Crypsis and Karmic, and I feel like whomever this is, the one who will say the truth, somebody who has a good heart and was surrounded by people that are karmics. I feel like this person is very different from others. Okay, and there's a leader here. These people are wicked and this person is not. Like, this person is just trying to fit in to the group. And I also think that some spies from other countries knows about this leak as well. That's what I'm sensing too. So with the action, so I told you it might cost a war. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles being here lately. I hope that you're still in my video, because I know that it's kind of like a boring reading here. Sorry, I know that some people complains that my readings are long, But pardon guys, this is my style and this is what I'm called on to do. So with this card, okay, as you can see, there's a war there, and some people are at peace, and some people are not people, sorry. Some countries are at war, and some countries are in allied forces. So it will start a war for sure, because of the inner shadow, because the truth came out, and we all know that the inner shadow is, the reality, what we need to fix, right? So if the truth came out, people will know whom is the wicked is, and they have a decision to make. I feel like some countries will be at war. Look at the battering ram here, okay, and thermal waters. So I feel like it's really up to the leaders if they will want to join the war, or that's funny because we have thermal waters and with these ships going on there. Okay, so it's really up to the leaders if they want to be included in the war, because to be honest, in some places, there won't be any war in some places. Okay, there will be at peace. It reminds me of what my friends told me. I don't know where she got that idea, that in the future, those whom are a poor country before will bloom, and some of those countries that are currently rich will become poor. I don't know when will it happen, but it looks like it's about to happen. Okay, I don't know where she got that information. It came from my friend, and she shared that to me before I became a tarot reader. Okay, but I don't have any idea where she got that information. So anyway, probably you may have some idea about it, and because of the war that will happen, it might, make some countries be a poor country, because of course they need to go to the war, and of course money will be included there, right? So some countries that are not part of that thermal waters or that drama will be at joy, or they will be peaceful. And I feel like with the bird's wings here, they are free from war. Okay, that's why they're happy, they are peaceful. Okay, because they just let it be. Okay, they just forget about this, and instead they are united on making their country improve. That's what I'm sensing here. And I feel like because of what happened, a lot of people die. People will learn how to be united, especially on the families. Like, because they are in isolation, right? There will be a bonding with the families, which is really good. No wonder why we have this love. I'm sorry, with this joy. You have joy twice here in your charms, and also there's a lot of unsuddenly. I don't know why, but it reminds me of what my friend told me, that if ever there is a red ant, okay, it means that there will be war, there will be angry people. I don't know if there will be in my house, but I hope not. Okay, probably here in this reading, since we're talking about this coronavirus, and there's gonna be a war that's gonna happen. So with the joy here, I feel like those people that are in silent, they know the truth, but they rather be united. They will be peaceful and joyous country. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. Yeah, the truth will come out. Okay, but I feel like whomever has plans about this virus thing, whoever did it, will be known for it. People will know it. Okay, because the truth will come out. The angels say, and the heaven is pushing those people who knows. Okay, forgot these cards. Who knows to speak up, Alright, so with this one, there's deceit here. Okay, this is my deceit card, because it says here you wish to learn Nyx very well, and then the one in the picture suddenly drowned. So it says here God of Deception. So that's why this is a deceitful card, and I feel like some people whom are affected of the virus, staying hopeful, will recover, the angels say, with the heavens mercy. And whomever died from the virus, as I told you, they will have their, their justice. People will know who did it, okay? And also, whomever is not yet ready to go up in heaven and they died, as I told you, they will reincarnate, okay? But their purpose is, to be either a light worker. Probably their soul is, happy that they have been given a chance again to be in the world, to, change themselves, which is really a nice thing. Because to be honest with you, whenever I pray, I also pray for those sick whom is not really ready to die, because their soul is not yet ready, okay? I prayed for them, because since I watched that video, that hell is real, okay? It's YouTube, okay? I forgot the title of, probably Hell is Real is the name of the channel. I just forgot. I don't know if it's still up there. But thanks to that video, okay, that it helped a lot of people not to commit suicide, because, those people shared their experience, and really the soul is happy. Whomever will be given that reincarnation gift will be happy, because they have been given a chance. And suddenly it smells nasty here in my room. I don't know why. Okay. So anyway, here is the overall theme for this reading. You got come to the edge and a change in the wind reverse. So I feel with this come to the edge here, I strongly feel like the virus may stay for the longest time of what, angels? Really depends on the country, the angels say. But the good news is that because of the virus, a lot of people will shower the world with love. Okay, light workers will come up there, not only in YouTube, the one who's doing the tarots, but also those whom are really meant to help the world. Okay, like giving alms to the poor, or helping the sick, and so forth. And I feel like those light workers, the angels say, are divinely guided to do this. You're being called if you're a light worker, okay? Just like what happened to me. I'm called now to do this reading. And anyway, with a change in the wind being in reverse, and loyal heart, and imagine, I'm sensing like whomever created the virus will be the same, a wicked person. And I feel like there will be a tower moment that will happen in this person's life, and a change in the wind reverse. I will clarify it later. I feel odd about it, but all I can say is that the countries will be united. That's what I'm sensing, those whom are affected by the virus. And I feel like the truth will come out. I see something here. A face. Okay? I feel like this is a deceit. I feel like an evil entity, evil vibe with this card. Okay? I feel like whomever this is, okay? This person really is deceitful. Whoever is after this, I feel like that person will not change. This person will continue on to be wicked, and this person may thought that, the countries will fall down or something nasty. I feel like this deceit will end. meaning that they will receive their karma, they will be the one who will be broken. That's what I'm sensing. And some people will be reunited because of what happened in the virus. Like a lot of people are helping others, which is really a good thing. Because I imagine and blessed, I feel like the angels say the light workers will help. The angels say some people are being called on to help by the divine in terms of dreams and signs. The angels say. That's what I'm sensing with Imagine and Blessed. And if ever you're stressed out about the virus, please let go of the stress. Because the more that you're stressed, you might get it. You might accidentally manifest it. So, avoid negative thinking, guys. Okay? If you can't avoid negative thinking, wear a labradorite. It will help you guys, okay? I always wear mine, okay? And it will also, if people think negatively about you or they are envious of you, labradorite can help. It can free you from negative, vibrations that people put onto you. It's effective if you wear it as a necklace or a bracelet. Labradorites are very strong stones to wear. So, light workers, I also sense with the blessed here. Also, it represents the color of the amethyst, which is violet. So, I just sense that your intuition is telling you also that this is not God-made. Okay, and God is not the one. That's why, when the virus came out, really, I think that it didn't came from God. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay. So anyway, with the observer and new life, so I feel like whomever created the virus is observing what's happening to the world, always listening to the news. And with a new life and treasure island and the young, there will be a downfall for that leader who created this virus, the angels say. It's the karma. And I feel like with the treasure island here, look at the stars and the love here. I feel like, people will start to realize to save money, that they need to save money, and there will be love inside the house since there's a lockdown, right? And I feel with this new life, this is really something positive, guys. Like, even though the virus is going on, you realize the positive effects of the virus. Like, people will learn a lot from the virus. And I feel like some people will lost a loved one. And I feel like they realize now the importance of life. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. They will have a new life definitely. Because they will learn from what happened in the virus. That's why you have the Unity card here. So, anyway, I'm really happy that despite of, what happened behind the scenes with regards to the virus, what I'm happy about here is that people learn from what happened. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. But the one who created the virus, they may ended up in jail. They will lose their power. Look at the young. They will lose their power. And I feel like the virus will be gone as well. That's what I'm sensing. Evil will, what they call this? The angels say that the deceit will not break people's hearts. The angels say. Because I really sense here, there's something is up. Like, it's meant to break people's hearts, but I feel like people are united as one, which is really good with this card. And people will spread love. Look at that. So, I also sense with a come to the edge here. Whomever started the virus, some of them will die because of it. if some people spread lies about the virus, the angels say it will get them back. So anyway, I just hope that you gain some clarity about the virus. So to make it short, let's summarize. To be honest with you, that virus really came from China, as far as I can see, because in some of the cards it represents that country of what happened before, and that's what I sense as well. Because I feel like the leader thinks that it may help. Okay, it may help grow the country to have less people, but unfortunately, it spread throughout the world, and I feel like they will have a drastic karma, because so far as I can see, with the outcome, there will be a war. Okay, there will be a war against countries, and some countries will not be part of it. Okay, and whomever will not part of this drama will have peace and harmony, and also will be abundant, because they have this loyal heart, or they will be united as one. And with the effect of the virus, I feel like the virus will be gone, and the truth will come out, as the angels say, because the heaven is forcing these people to tell the truth. Okay, they have hunches that they have to, and a lot of light workers will leak videos about what they discovered, about what they know, and people will know about it. Okay, because you cannot hide the truth from others. If you hide the truth, it will come out one day. That's why, people are being asked on to be authentic, because no matter how many times you hide your true authentic self, it will come out, right? So anyway, is there anything else? So the good news about this is that people will know about this, because somebody will say about these plans of this leader, because I feel like the leader of that country, I feel like more on Hong Kong vibe. Okay, the leader of that country will be, I feel like is the one who wants that to happen. So they will receive their bad karma. There will be a war. A lot of people will be against them. Some people will be put to jail, and if ever they didn't put to jail, they will ended up in exile, running away from the law, ended up not having money at all. Okay, and they will be forever be reminded of what they did with their conscience. They will lose their power as well with the King of Wands reverse, and he's not even an emperor. So is there anything else? They said, look at the brighter side of things, because despite of this happening around the world, a family will be closer together, and they are working hand in hand, and you will see those leaders that really do a great job in crisis like this, and you will see those leaders who really has bad intentions, but only after the fame, but not really of service of others. And I feel like it's a downfall of, the evil entity, because people are united even more when this does it happened. So this is really a great reading. Okay, I just don't like the war. I'm just worried about the war. I just hope that it will not happen. So anyway, energy can shift, and I just hope there won't be a war. So when the leak was released, the angels say, because even though they hide the truth, they say, the spy will say. Because I feel like there is a spy because of the magic cards being here. There's a spy. I see that lately. I wonder where's that card. There is a spy, and people will know, and even the leaders will know. That's why they will be upset they will be mad because a lot of people died because of the virus that was spreading. Okay, and it will be in the history. The angels say they will never hide it from others. There will be a war. I can't see that card anymore. So anyway, don't be afraid. All I can say is remain calm. Okay, and try to release your stress by doing something fun. I know that some of you may have a tendency to be depressed. That's why some light workers are being called on to be live if ever they are free. To be honest with you, in this day, I was being asked on to rest since I have been doing readings and I almost forgot to have a break. Now I'm being called on to do this. It's okay for me, okay? So I just hope that everyone is alright here. And I hope that this gave you some clarity, and please forgive that it's a very long reading, and also please forgive if ever the information is not that clear, because to be honest with you, on my end, okay, my power has limits. I can't really sense genders, to be honest with you. If ever you ask a tarot reading from me, I have to know the gender from you guys. I'm really sorry. I do apologize if I got mistakes. Okay, so is there anything else with genders? Is there anything else, angels? So all they can say, the angels say, is that they love you so much. That's why they're asking the light workers to help you guys to know the truth and understand that this is happening also for a reason. For the people to wake up that, they need to treasure their life, the angels say, and love people, the angels told me. And the angels say the evil entities, whomever was after this sorrow, the angels say they will not, the angels say their evilness will not last. They will fail, the angels say, because of their nasty deeds. So, on their end, the angels told me they're trying their best to protect others from this virus that has been happening. And I feel like the heaven is trying to help also those whom are suicidal, the angels say. If ever you know someone who's suicidal, and you're someone whom is a light worker or an empath, I feel like you have hunches that you need to help, you need to reach out. If ever that's the case scenario, reach out, the angels say. Try to say, how are you? I hope that everything is alright. So because some light workers, to be honest with you, some are confused. What are light workers? They are people who help the world, okay? It could be about giving, giving, and even giving out enlightenment to the world, or helping people, advising them, and so forth, counseling, okay? There's a lot of things that a light worker can do, and not all light workers has the same mission work on earth. So if ever you're being called on to do that, to talk to someone who is suicidal, then do it, okay? It's part of your job as a light worker. Because to be honest with you guys, even in my case, sometimes, I really feel sad about, a lot of people really demands for my attention. And to be honest with you, I have to sacrifice my FB Messenger since the coronavirus started, because I have to do live. I'm being called on to do that. And some of the people who demands for my attention really calls me by my Facebook Messenger. And that's why I don't really want to give out my Facebook account, because some people are abusive, always wanting to know what's up. Guys, not because I have this ability to talk to angels, it doesn't mean that I have a tendency to use them in my daily needs. Okay, so the angels say, if ever in some cases people are very demanding of you, always being assertive that you know everything just because you talk to angels, they said, tell these people to wow their horses. The angels say, not everything is what you know. Even though we can sense, yes, I can sense your pile, I can sense your person, because my power is really sensing when I hold something. Could be a picture in your phone. I can sense how this person feel or whatsoever. That's one of my power. But to be honest with you, if I wasn't able to pray that time or meditate, I can't do that. And that's why whenever a phone rang and they ask certain things, I can't reply. Especially if I wasn't able to meditate, or especially if my energy was drained. So anyway, if ever you encounter a demanding person, the angels say, and you're a light worker, try to tell them the truth that you haven't yet meditated, or your energy was drained. Tell the truth, okay? Especially if you're not on the mood, like you're depressed, you really need to tell them. But in their end, if they don't understand, the angels say it's better to cut calls. Because in my scenario, that person who has been calling me, so I tell that person I'm working too, not always I can accommodate you, but that person keeps on calling and calling. And of course what happened is that I ended up uninstalling my messenger, okay, because I can't do live if someone is bugging me. And that's the sacrifice that I did since the start of the coronavirus, because the angels wants me to do live. So I need to help people around the world. I'm not being a narcissist here, but I'm a light worker, and I'm being called on by the divine to help a lot of people, not only one person. Okay? And that's what some people needs to understand. Not all people can be accommodated. It's like what happened to Jesus. Like a lot of people wants him, right? But in some in some parts of Jesus' life, you see him wanting some alone time, right? Escaping the crowd. Okay. So anyway, as a light worker, you have to be patient. The angels say if people are being like that to you, they need to respect you as well, or understand you. But as well as you need to accommodate, even though they are irritating, you need to explain to them that you should help others as well. Because in my experience as well, okay, some of you knows my story, right? That I gave my money to my twin, and when I helped my twin, I realized that it's better to help others than my twin who took advantage of me. And that is when I realized that in helping people, sometimes it's okay to help a lot of poor people, because why I'm very sad about it, because it's a lot of money, okay, a lot of Philippine money. It's okay if it's just a little amount, but it's a big amount. That's why on that experience I realized that I should have been given it to the poor. And a lot of families will be happy with that contribution. So anyway, as a light worker, the angels say, if ever right now, especially during this time, a lot of people will demand for your attention, because a lot of people will be very depressed being in this lockdown scenario in some countries. The angels say they need someone to talk to, because some people can't really handle emotional breakdown. And if you're annoyed, they say take some time to rest, the angels say, and come back to them if you're ready. The angels say you should not run away forever, because they will find you, the angels say. My gosh. So is there anything else, angels? And they said that's it. So anyway, thank you for being here, guys. I do appreciate you a lot. Thank you for following my channel. Even though I didn't ask, I really do admire your you did it by your heart. I really do appreciate you guys, and I love you all, and I just hope that everyone here in my channel is doing great. Sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.